In this tutorial, we will cover where and how we can install Zoom and what are the features and best practices of this cloud video conferencing software. Okay, the first step to start using Zoom, if you're on a Mac or PC, go to your browser and type the following URL: https://zoom.us. On the other hand, if you're using Android mobiles, then go to Google Play and type Zoom space cloud. And if you're using iOS devices, then go to the App Store and also type Zoom space cloud. It will be the first application that will show on your screen. Download and you are ready. If you want to use Zoom as one-on-one video conferencing, then it's all for free. But if you have more than one member, and by the way, Zoom allows 25 members, then your session will be limited for 40 minutes per one meeting. This is, of course, if you're using the free version. If you want to know more about the pricing and how you can upgrade, just click on plans and pricing. And as you can see, for $9.99 per month, the business plan, you can have 1 to 25 participants, unlimited with all the other options. In Zoom, it's pretty simple. You can be either a host that initiates meetings or participant who actually joins the meetings. If you're the participants, all what you need to do is to, of course, download Zoom and then click on the link the host sent you to join his session. But if you're the host, then the first thing you need to do is to click on free account and enter your first name, last name, and email. And then you click on the agree and you click on sign up. After that, you click on login, you enter your email, and then the password. Once you log in, and since you're the host, you need to enter some personal information such as your name, phone number, and picture if you like. And after you do that, you save the changes and you go directly to the Zoom console in order to schedule actual session or meeting and start inviting people. In this case, in my case, it's my students. So I will click on schedule. I will write topic. So here, this is gonna be CIS 1103, the name of my course, class. And then I will specify the date, the time, since it's a class, so it's recurring every week. Enable my students to join the session before I even log in. Yes, I want that. I want directly to start with my video. I don't want to protect the class with any password, but this is up to you. And I want to send my participants, the students, using Outlook email. So directly, as you can see, Zoom will open for me my Outlook, and then from any place you can here enter one by one the emails of the participants. In my case, I exported all the ID numbers, which is the emails of my students, and I will paste it right away. The subject here, yes, CIS 1103 class. It's a Zoom meeting, and this message here, you can customize it, but the most important thing to keep in mind that this is your session ID, the number right here, 287667416. And all what your students or your participants need to do from their iPad, iPhone, or Android devices, or even their laptops, they just need to click on that URL, and then directly they will be joining your session. And you send the information. Okay, so now if I click on the video meeting, then I will start the video session with my participants, but I have to re-invite them inside one by one. Same thing for the screen share meeting. I will start a meeting with my screen being shared with my participants, but then also from inside the session I have to invite them one by one. If I want to use the scheduled meeting that I already created before, then I have to go to my meetings, and here I will find all the meetings that I already created where an invitation has been sent to my participants. In this case, I'm gonna start meeting for my CIS 1203, and this is the ID that's been sent to my students or participants, where whenever they just click on the URL, they will join my session. Alright, and this is my Zoom main console, and here it's trying to connect to the server. It usually takes a couple of seconds. And here we are. This is the main menu bar where I can control my session, audio and video settings. This is if I want to invite extra participants, I can send them email invitations. This is here the record. I can record my session and it will save locally on my computer. And this is if I want to end the session, either I can go out and leave my participants with the leave meetings, or I can end the meeting for all and exit. Alright, since now I'm inside my session, I'm gonna simulate the participants. So I have here an iPad device with Zoom installed on it, and I have here a Samsung mobile also with Zoom installed on it. So what I will do, I have the iPad connected to a projector here so that we can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go join a meeting since I'm a participant, and I'm gonna enter the 9 digits already been sent to my email. Now of course I can just click on the link and directly it will take me to the session, but you can join either ways, and I'll click join meetings. That's it. Now this is the camera from my iPad. I'm gonna go ahead and connect from my Android device as well. And on my Android device I can just click join meeting. So as we can see here, my first participants, I'm gonna put the camera somewhere else. This is, let's say, my first participant. Cameras right here, and this is the Samsung device, the iPad, and the main console, that is me. I'll just mute the voice so that no echo will be shown. Now Zoom offers fantastic tools in order to manage your classes or sessions. If you look at the menu here, if you click on the participants, you will see a list of all your participants by name. And of course, when I ask my students to join the session, I always tell them to enter their name and ID number so that I can take attendance just by looking at the participant list. Moreover, if we look at the chat, I can send chat messages to the entire participants, as you can see, or I can choose individual participants. For example, if I decide to send to the Samsung user, so hello only you, and it will go with the title privately. Another fantastic tool that I always use during my demonstration and explanation for the students is the share screen. Now the share screen, once you click on it, you will be able to see a list of all your current open windows. In this example, I can see my Zoom screen, I can see here Yahoo, Google Chrome window that I already opened. And at the same time, if you cannot see your screen among the screens that's open here, you can always click on show all windows, and then it will open all the windows on your computer. At the same time, if you want to share a video that has an audio with it, then you just click on the share computer audio during screen sharing, and once you finish, you just click on the OK. And as you can see, this is the window highlighted by green. So whatever I'm doing here, all my participants can see and record at the same time. By the way, once you share your screen, this is how Zoom navigation menu will look like. Now, if you want to add comments and make the shared screen more interactive with your audience, you can use the drop-down menu that is next to the Stop Share in order to add some animation. Here, for example, you can add spotlight in order to add some highlights. Here, the highlighter with different colors. You can add the pen in order to draw on your screen and to pinpoint some ideas to the audience. You can use special shapes. And once you finish all of these animation, if you want it to disappear, you just click on the erase all animation. Now, at the same time, you don't need to click on the stop sharing in order to close this window and go back to the main console of Zoom. What you can do is just, again, from the menu, you just click select a window to share, and then it will open for you again all the open windows on your computer. You can choose a window and then it will share instead of the current window that you are sharing now. You can share as many windows as you want, and once you finish, you just need to click stop sharing, and that's it. All the participants will have the same environment to navigate in Zoom. For example, if I look at the screen here, this is what my iPad user is seeing. Here on the top, there's a button called Share Screen. And if I click on the share screen, the iPad participant can share photos, share from Dropbox, share from Box, or share a website, or anything from his webcam. And on the right corner here, he will have the option to unmute audio, stop video. Can see the chatting, and he can change the settings, audio, video, or eventually he or she can leave the session. Same thing goes for all the other participants. So at this point, I'm just gonna click on the end meeting for all. Alright, to conclude this video, I will leave you with a set of guidelines that can help you optimize your Zoom experience.